record one or two prison officers.
We often complain about packages fly in with a rubbish bag, drop it into a pile, prisoner picks it up, disperse around the prison in no time.
I've spoken to, obviously, off the record, one or two prison officers, and you tell me I'm wrong, please, by all means. But the impression I've got is that morale in the prison service is very low, that a lot of the old, experienced officers are saying, what the hell with this, being replaced by younger prison officers who don't have quite the same level of control. Is that an accurate reflection?
Well, I think it depends on the prison you go to. I think what's alarming is when you go to a prison full of very inexperienced officers with very experienced prisoners, prisoners who've been inside, in some cases, for longer than some of these officers have been alive for. But we go to other prisons, somewhere like Oakwood, near Wolverhampton. They managed to keep the drugs out, Humber up in Yorkshire. They managed to keep the drugs out. They managed to hang on to their staff because it's a decent place to work.
Yep.
Prisoners like being there. It's a productive place where people feel like they're making progress with their sentence towards coming out and actually doing something meaningful with their life.
So it's not all bad news.
So it's not all bad news by any stretch of the imagination.
No, interesting. Charlie, thank you so much for coming in and joining us, sharing your expertise with us. I've got to do one quick What the Farage moment. There was a hell of a row over a pride flag in Warwickshire the other day because our guys didn't want it flown, the chief executive did. Now it's the Bundestag who've flown the pride flag because, as you know, it's Pride Month, and the German Chancellor has taken objection. I want to know, Joe Phillips, why do we have a pride flag at all? I mean, what are this group of people campaigning for? Don't they have equality?
I don't think a flag is necessarily about campaigning, Nigel. I mean,
So why bother with it?
Well, why not? It's sort of saying...
What do you mean, why not?
Well, I mean, what is it harmful? And actually, the Chancellor of Germany was only responding to the decision made by the lower parliament. It wasn't his decision to take
Ranald,
it down.
I can't see the point of the flag at all.
Well, I think people should be able to have whatever flag they want, but over a national parliament, actually, it's about celebrating your nation, and I think it's no wonder the Chancellor of Germany has taken the decision he has.
Well, wouldn't you celebrate a nation that's tolerant and welcoming?
I think the Union flag celebrates everyone who lives here.
We're talking about Germany.
Well, so the point is that I think the same point is true.
What is it harmful? And actually, the Chancellor of Germany was only responding to the decision made by the lower parliament. It wasn't his decision to take it down.
I can't see the point of the flag at all.
Well, I think people should be able to have whatever flag they want, but over a national parliament, actually, it's about celebrating your nation, and I think it's no wonder the Chancellor of Germany has taken the decision he has.
Well, wouldn't you celebrate a nation that's tolerant and welcoming?
I think the Union flag celebrates everyone who lives here.
We're talking about Germany.
Well, so the point is that I think the same point is true there with Germany.
Well, I tell you what. We'll leave it there. I object to the blooming thing. I can't see what it achieves. Now, in a moment, we're going to have a proper debate about my friend Donald Trump, because Netanyahu has nominated Trump for the Nobel Peace Prize, something I actually tried to do in the European Parliament a few years ago. Let's debate in a moment. Is Trump the peacemaker that I believe him to be?